Welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, everybody. Okay, today, well, first of all, my name's Jeff, all right? If you haven't noticed, for all you newbies, it's Jeff, okay? And I have my wee family members here with me today. But if you've been following along with the channel, you'll notice that a couple episodes ago or so, we lost all of our water pretty much in these tanks. And we've at times had to move water, and it sucks. Anyway, today we have to move water, and we're gonna try it a different way. But first, let me explain what we have been doing and give you some insight. Previously, we've been using trailers, okay? And the genius idea was to spend some money on a 1,000-gallon tank, which was at least half the cost of a comparable tank trailer, okay? This sucker was only like 500 bucks, 600 bucks, something like that. We've been using our trailer, we strap this sucker down, and we fill it, and we tow it to the other tanks, and we let it out, okay? This isn't so bad, but it still sucks, okay? This, we've got the nice fittings on the bottom, so we can just pull it right out. Everything's fine, except we only get like 700, 800 gallons at a time. My trailer is not equipped for 1,000 gallons. We only fill it 750-ish, 800, and that's really stressing it. So we've got to find a more efficient way, because right now we have to move upwards of 8,000 to 10,000 gallons of water, and I just don't want to be doing 15 trips with this guy. So what our options are. I've been thinking about this, about how to transport water, and what I want to try and do is to do it without using a trailer. So I don't have all the irrigation set up. I don't have pipes running underground. That's just going to be a lot to deal with right now, and I'm not exactly sure where my existing or my future pipes are going to be running. So I've got to be doing it up top. So first idea was we would somehow pipe it from the lake up to a 3,000 gallon storage tank. So we would put that on one of the slabs, fill it up, and then from there we would then start again and just pump it over to the other big tanks. So in essence, it's a holding tank in the middle. That was one idea. And then I thought, well, gosh, I found these things that you can get that are super amazing, that maybe we could avoid having to have that little holding tank in between and go straight from the pump of the lake all the way to the tanks. So in shopping, I always thought these discharge hoses, I always thought they were like 20 feet, maybe 50 feet max. Well, these puppies are 300 feet. So I thought, if I can get 300 feet and add another 300 feet, that's 600 feet. Now, according to Google Maps, I am 550 feet from the water to my tanks. So I think we're gonna try this in one shot. I don't know how fast it's going to pump. I think this capacity is around 150 gallons a minute. Maybe I only get 100 gallons a minute. I don't know. It's a 2-inch pump. And if it's only 100 gallons every 10 minutes, that's 1,000 gallons. And if I got 8,000 gallons I need a pump, then that's 80 minutes. That's an hour and 20 minutes. So that sucks to be standing at the top holding it. But today I want to prove the concept that we can pump 600 feet with a total rise suction-wise about 15, and then discharge another 15. So we're gonna see if this works. Let's get it all hooked up and then test it out. Okay, so these guys came naked without a fitting. Gosh, that's gluey. It's got some glue to it. All right, so we have some fittings. Okay, let's first start with the pump. We're using these, what are they called? Cam lock fittings. And they're quick, easy. I don't have to thread them or anything like that. But we need to adapt our discharge to be able to work with it. And aha, here it is. Okay, here's the male end. So this I'm threading onto here. So that way, aluminum to aluminum. I didn't want to do plastic. All right, so this guy's gonna go here. All right, now, this is the female side, and really all that happens is, there's these locks in here, and they dig into here, and when you put it in, it pops those up, you just fan them back down, and it squeezes it tight. That's pretty much all it is. To get it out, you just take it away, and there you go. So this is gonna make it a lot simpler. We don't even have to thread now, right? Talk about being lazy. All right, So we've got the male. We're gonna do a female on this end, and we may end up having to connect the male side out on the field. All this is really, we're just gonna open her up. You put her in. You get her as far up as you can go. And then if you're smart, what you do is you actually put
the ring on first.
The ring on first. So that was just a trial.
Yeah, you're testing there, aren't you?
Just testing. There. Put this on, and now we just screw it together. All right, now I need some screwdrivers. Wow. That's a lot of ground to cover. All right, now I need a wrench. Well, that was tight. So in operation. That one's set. That's all there is to it. Let's get the other one on this one. So if I'm going to end female and then a male, then I need to start with female on this side and end with male. And male is the one that we're going to be putting right into the tank. Found a little trick. Just lift her up and pop it out. Let's maybe send it to the other side. Been here, done that before.
Wait, that one's supposed to be the male?
This is the male, so this is the end that comes out. You know, in the future, we are going to have irrigation run and hopefully a well, and we won't have to do this very long. But this setup is a whole lot cheaper than buying a water trailer. It's a lot quicker, I think, than a water trailer. Well, let's hope. It's quicker than buying a new trailer to use these other tanks. I think all this together probably only costs like $400. What do you know? Deep socket. Let's see if this is better. Sweet. That is a lot faster. So it looks pretty snug.
Oh, looks good.
All right. Let's go line this stuff out and see if we have enough length and if this actually pumps.
Alright, I can see water.
You can see it, but you can't reach it.
Way over there. And we're gonna be George of the Jungle over here trying to find it.
You find a way down?
Yep. Nope. And stuff.
Well, that's quite a ways down.
It's going to be quite a ways down, Daddy.
All right, so we're gonna be coming back up this little trail here.
Could be cow prints. Now, hold on. Okay, we made it here, but
Cow,
there's still so much water that way. I kind of want to just walk over there and see what direction angle over there, if that's better
I think I like those things.
for our distance. If not, I mean, this is a nice path out. Just
Yeah,
makes
it's just
me
so
wonder.
high.
Yeah, if we just, I might be able to
this
get
is
closer
definitely
over there.
buffalo prints.
All right, let's go walk around.
They're big. Look how.
All right, it's pretty marshy right in here, guys.
Big.
If you're gonna walk, you gotta pay attention. Because that's all growth right in this middle stuff.
So we're just trying to find a spot where we can get in there and are not too far from the top. And this right here is actually curved back to us. It's just not as deep. All right, so we've looked at all this, and I only have so much hose, and I think that's going to be the determining factor here. I only have 600 feet, and when I Google mapped it, it was 550, and that's what if we went from the center of the lake, or the pond. So we're going to come back to these first trails, just see how it goes, and hopefully I don't have to add any more, but we'll see. We will see.
Okay, so here we are. Down there at the lake, we're at the pump by the chair, and we follow our blue hose. We got the first one unrolled. 300 feet later, man, you know, if we'd put a pole in there, it might have helped. It was just kind of a twisted mess. So we got it unwound. Now we did find a thorn bush we pulled the hose through, so we may have some hole leaks. We may have to cut the line and repair. Now, it would be fate that a nice little rain cloud has found us when we're trying to fill up the water. We'll appreciate any rain we get. However, we're gonna try and go, we've got the second hose on the tailgate here. We'll go unload it out on the asphalt, straighten it out, and see how far we go to finish up our line. But we made it really far down the slab, so we're about on the second slab, so we're looking good. All right, so here we are, coming along the sidewalk, down the path, and this is our thorn bush. That hopefully hasn't completely ruined our hose. Okay, so Mari found the end of our line. Now we're gonna unload and unwind.
Get out my glasses as proof.
All right.
Well, so it's natural, right? You start trying to pump some water and the rain comes. So we're gonna take it. It's just a little storm, I think, passing by. So we're gonna take a wee break, and I don't think we'll get a lot of water in the tanks from this boat. We're gonna take a break and then get back to work.
I don't even think our water system's running yet. We're not collecting enough yet. Way down there. Finally starting to get some level of coverage with the rain. Beautiful day outside in the rain.
So we got only like a couple hundred gallons from the storm. It was only like 10 minutes. It was a decent rain, but nothing tragically huge. But anyway, it's interesting. This is still filling up. And the other one isn't. That one, you can't still hear it. So there are two different styles of filling up. Remember, this is, we take it off the gutter and we go down to the ground and it's got to fill back up and then it spills out. That might leak some, but that, you know, underground that is, but this isn't still filling, this is. And this one is just all suspended from the gutters all the way around and down. I do want in the future to change this to just straight up at top of the gutters, but I'm not worrying about that yet. But just to let you know, there's a difference. This one still isn't filling up, but this one is. So, design issue? Maybe.
Ooh, we're foggy.
All right. Untangling's a bear. We're gonna try and do this in a couple stages. We're gonna walk this to the corner where the bend is gonna be. We're gonna have somebody pull it all the way out, halfway up these slabs to join up with the other one. Once that's joined, as it swivels on this PVC in the middle, we will then have others walk it to the tank. Hopefully we won't have a tangling issue or a twisting.
Yeah,
Whoa.
like the last 300 feet.
Okay, we need to lift this sucker.
Hold on, be ready to pull.
All right, Chica.
I'm gonna put the bed up.
What we're doing.
Mari! Oh, wait. Ah! Okay.
But it's just unraveling inside.
Okay, wait, stop.
Well, I think it's still a better system than the last system.
No, it's... Okay, now we're gonna roll it. Hold on, Mari.
And then she'll just.
All right, walk with the middle so we don't leave that.
You might need to twist it as I'm twisting to counter my twisting.
Too much twisting! Still trying to hold.
And this is the tricky part of what we're doing.
Focus your mind.
Be the grasshopper.
Young grasshopper.
There you go. Okay. Just keep it flat.
Well,
Just keep it coming, Clark. Okay. All right, I think she made it. All right, we've got the whole 600 feet unwound. Jeff is depositing the end into the big tank. And we have a lot of slack, so we're trying to figure out what to do with all of our slack. Okay, I think we're gonna set to try this out. So here's the blue tube behind me, and it goes all the way over to the tank back there. And I'm almost at the lake, and we're gonna get down to the pump. Mari's gonna start the pump. I'm gonna make sure it stays in the water. We're gonna see how it suctions. Can we make it 600 feet with this pump? Let's find out. All right, so this is my home base, me with the water at the lake. There's the green hose. All right, Mari, let's get this party started. Yep, that's why. There you go.
What's the time?
6 minutes and 22 seconds.
You know, it looked a lot more full before we started. Now that it's getting closer, I can see how empty it really is.
Yeah. 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Now.
1,800?
That's not bad. So I continue it or
So we're doing 80 gallons a minute.
That's not bad. No. So we're about 25 minutes in and we got
A little over 1,600 gallons. Hey, Chica, we're done.
We're done!
Whoa, is it done or is it just a burp?
I think we're done.
We got to work on our communication. This is a failure to communicate.
We've got a failure to communicate.
Yeah, we're going to do major pain.
Yeah, still over 25.
This has got to be at least half. All right. Do I look geriatric?
Good question.
I feel like I should fart just to make it more complete, right?
Go for it.
All right. Okay, so that is a lot better. Wow, that is a lot better. So a couple things. The first thing, it's easier to sit up there and hold it than it was to stand on the ladder. So that was a little bit more comfortable, but you get tired in the back after a while. So I think we've only ran for about 30 minutes maybe, Chica? You say 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, whatever.
30, yeah.
30 minutes. We were collecting about 800 gallons a minute, so we've got a good little chunk. But second thing, because we're pumping so far, there wasn't as much pressure at the end of that, and so it wasn't so hard to hold it. My hand got a little tired. Next time, wear gloves so the screw clamps don't jab in your fingers. But I think we did pretty good with that. That's almost bearable, right?
New standard.
New standard. So I think we're a little over 2,500 gallons. So when we tested this earlier, it was doing like 80 gallons a minute, and it started pulsating a little bit, and I think the speed slowed up a little bit. I don't know, just it got tired. But so gosh, I'm gonna count that again. I don't believe that. That sucks. Well, it's 1,500 gallons, right? And that was a lot easier than doing it with the trailer. So count your many blessings, okay? So now if you've been following along with this, guys, you'll know that we started, I swear we probably almost started with buckets. But anyway, we collected water. We started with little 50-gallon drums. We then moved on to totes and said, screw that, I don't like that either. We bought ourselves a 1,000-gallon tank. And we're like, over time, forget this, we gotta do something better. Now we're on to this. Is this the perfect solution? No, it's not, okay? We understand that, but we're taking stages. We're going step by step. And so I think we're doing good. It's like marriage, right? No perfect guy gets with a perfect girl, but together over time, they season together very well and they become very, very good, right? So that's what we're doing. We're taking our steps and we're eventually maturing into the perfect idea, which is a well, never lose power, and tons of water, right? Right. If you've got the money, feel free to donate. Anyway, so this is a lot better. All right, since we're gonna be doing this every week, we're not taking this hose up. We're gonna leave it here. The hose was like 150 bucks, okay? So if this only lasts 6 months to a year before we can get ourselves the well and other things like that, I'm not gonna care. It took twice as long just to unravel it as it does just almost pump. So we're gonna leave this here, but we gotta work at the asphalt. So let's go check the asphalt to make sure we can drive around the compound without running over the hose.
All right, so sitting at the lake, I wasn't at the motor. That's Mari's job. She was kind of holding it, so maybe she would say it was kind of hard to sit there for that long. But otherwise, once I kind of had the tube in the water the way I wanted it, so it wasn't going to keeping junk in it, it just went fine. I was kind of like, all right.
Are we really there now?
We were pumping, I want to say, for half an hour straight, at least.
Okay, a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because we only have.
Because we still had to clean everything up and get back here. How much did we get from it?
So we have 2,500 now, so only 1,500 gallons in 30 minutes.
So that's kind of disappointing. We did get the pump to run a lot smoother. I found the rabbit slow and I made it rabbit, so I feel like it was pumping strong.
So we kicked the throttle up, and then we did change the choke. So whoever mentioned that, we did move the choke over to a full run, and that made a big difference. So it just ran a lot smoother today.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but we've got other things we've got to wrap up today. I mean, it's already 5 o'clock, and we still got to feed a bunch more cubes to the animals and
check for new babies.
Check for new babies and so forth. So bring the sled with you.
All right, so we collected our sleds, and Jeff's gonna get a little bit more mineral since we only put a little bit in there. Right? It was good though that we didn't have it totally full since it just barely rained.
Knife safety, Daddy.
Knife safety.
Little butterfly.
Ooh, I saw a light green one. It was very pretty.
Butterfly likes you, honey.
What mice?
Butterfly whisperer.
Cocos.
Didn't like you.
Nah.
So it's not going to rain a lot this week, so load her up. This is a 50-pound bag worth. We put a half a bag. This is another half bag, so they're not going to go through 50 pounds in 1 week. All the buffalo are accounted for. We tagged them all off. Not 100% sure on all the babies. When they eat, it's just really hard to keep them tracked. As they get older, the juveniles want to spread away and do their own thing, and so they're not hanging out by mom a lot. So all the little itty bitty ones are accounted for. We're grateful for that. And all 31. So we're gonna wrap it up here. We appreciate you joining along. Like and subscribe if you really could. We really would appreciate it, like always. We'll keep this stuff going along, and eventually we will actually make it to other things. I know some might have been asking about the handling facility. We're going to be working that one more when the weather starts to turn a little bit cooler, so maybe October into September sometime maybe, and also getting that barn hopefully wrapped up soon too. So those things are coming in the future. So anyway, we will chat with you later. Have a good week. Bye.